Bresh Digital TV.
Every once in a while, something will happen in country music, and you know right away this is special. Special because an authentic piece of music history is being written right before your eyes. Ironically, a country music artist is attempting to do what no other musical artist has ever done. With the release of his new duet CD on Curb Records, Hank Thompson would be the first and only music artist ever to have charted hits during 6 consecutive decades in the music business.
Way down yonder in the Indian Nation, the cowboys live from a honky nation in the Oklahoma hills where I was born.
Kind of started as potentially a tribute project. Of course, that's a misnomer as I got to know Hank and found out that he was still pretty active and pretty vital and in incredible health.
Did the thing with Vince Gill on Six Pack, and what a sweetheart of a person to work with, and he just did a great job on it was kind of our flagship because he was the first one to come on board and do a recording with me, and it seemed like that after he had done that it simplified getting other people to come in and join in on it.
Well, hey, Mr. Bartender, please don't be so slow, 'cause I got time for one more round and a 6-pack to go.
Marty is he is really an outstanding performer. Excellent on the stage and on television. He projects so well. And he's really a country music enthusiast and quite a country music historian. Well, Joe and I go a long way back. I recorded one of his songs that he had written. Like I think the first song that anybody had ever recorded of his.
Well, I was bogged down on the back road with a trunk load full of blues, lost and lonely, weary and confused.
Now once I had a girlfriend who really caught my eye, and when my wife was out of town, I'd caught her on the slide. We'd taken all the night spots and honky-tonk around, joining all the parties and really paint the town.
She's just a total stranger who came in off the street. The place was kind of crowded, so I offered her a seat.
Now I couldn't leave this lady just standing on the floor.
She's just a total stranger that I've never seen before.
Get singers like us, you can make literally hundreds of dollars.
She's hooked on honky-tonk. She's hooked on honky-tonk. Jumping to the jukebox all night long. She's hooked on honky-tonk.
Hank Thompson has been making music history for going on 6 decades. And with this current history-making project, there's no indication that the king of honky-tonk swing has any plans to rest on his many accomplishments. Hank Thompson has sold over 60 million records internationally. Hank Thompson's legendary Live at the Golden Nugget was the first live country music record ever recorded. Hank Thompson was the first music act to receive corporate tour sponsorship. The Hank Thompson Show was the first color broadcast of a variety show on television. Hank's band, the Brazos Valley Boys, were voted #1 country western band for 14 years in a row by Billboard. Hank Thompson is the real thing for people who like real good country music.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Well, let me promote David Ball, first of all. I think he's tremendously underrated and underutilized.
I just thought he was just one of the excellent country singers.
David used to play with a group called the Uncle Waltz Band back in the 70s and early 80s with one of the legendary songwriters, Walter Hyatt, who wrote the song Get the Hell Out of Dodge that David Ball actually suggested that he and Hank perform together.
I liked the song, and we got together and put it down. It just came out to be one of the outstanding songs on the album. A lot of people seem to think it's maybe the best song on the album. Who knows? I won't hang around this old cow town. You don't need me anymore. I don't need nothing I can't find behind some swinging door. Well, she spent all my money, throwed me out on my nose, then had the nerve to ask me, would a matchbox hold my clothes? Dry bread, it ain't greasy. Hard work sure ain't easy. Well, dry bread and hard work is always coming my way. That's the first time I'd seen George, I guess, a year or two, something like that. I wish we had some more of the good old days. They were a lot of fun. Hey, George.
Yeah.
Would you like to sing a country song?
Yeah, Hank, I'm as country as the day is long.
Can you sing about drinking, heartaches, and misery?
There ain't nobody, Hank, who knows it any better than me.
If we can just get a little of that Blind Boy Fuller in there, you know.
Blind Boy Fuller, all right.
Now the moral here should be clear, and is one I'd like to share.
Just be yourself like nobody else, and you might become a millionaire.
Your reply when they wonder why, how'd you make all that scratch?
When you sold them chickens before they died, and eggs before they hatched.
Back in 1952, two monster hits helped change country music forever.
Yeah, that's when The Wild Side of Life by Hank Thompson and Kenny Wells' Rebuttal, It Wasn't God Who Made Honky Tonk Angels, were first released. Now, together, they spent over 20 weeks at #1. And although both these songs have been re-recorded many times, Hank and Kitty have never recorded them together until now.
We've been on many shows together through the years, and any of those performances, we never did that song together. And then when Tanya came along, she says, oh, I'd give anything if I could do that Wild Side of Life with you. And said, well, let's see if we can't get this all arranged, get everybody in the studio and do a take on this thing. And yeah, I knew it was going to be good. There's no question about it. Had to be.
I think I would probably consider myself a honky tonk angel.
Enhanced the whole thing to where it came out with the great feel and charm that that recording has. It's really over and above a piece of music. It's a piece of history.
It wasn't God who made honky tonk angels, as you said in the words of your song. Too many times married men think they're still single. That has caused many a good girl to go wrong.
It's a shame that all the blame is on us women. It's not true that only you men feel the same. From the start, most every heart that's ever broken was because there always was a man to blame.
I didn't know God made honky tonk angels. I might have known you'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one that ever
BD TV.
and went by